Big is a way better spitter than him.
He's not a better spitter than Pop, bro. Pop got way more content.
I didn't ask you about content. Who's better, LeBron or MJ?
Yeah. It's DJ Cat Chop.
You can't even hear this right now.
Brooklyn.
Can you hear it?
Oh, Freaka. Freestyle. Let's go.
Hey, talk to me nice. Oh, don't talk to me at all.
You know who you're rocking with.
You talk to me nice.
Prince.
I might let you talk to me again.
It's the DJ Cat Chop.
Yo,
Niggas need to hear Prince got bars. I know he a director and he's doing his thing. I'm gonna play just a little bit so we get started. Welcome to Ohh Wells World. We are here. My brothers is here, man. Big Eddie here with the mink on.
I work hard, I just grind all day. I know killers run away, they keep the 9 all day.
My brother Toast is here.
Give you 9 all day. Now they up top, feeling like it's 9 all day. Hey, I stay clocking, the reason why I study the minutes. I'm not Jay, I'ma always remember them digits. Talking about you shooting movies, you giving a snip.
Prince, you was nice, bro.
Freaka was wild as oh, yo.
Freaka wild.
Freaka tweaked on that shit.
Wild this shit up.
Freaka tweaked on that shit.
That's
Freaka
a fact.
tweaked on
Now,
that
that
shit.
verse right there, I put on that.
Yo, welcome to Ohh Wells World, man. I want to thank you for coming up and spending some time with your boy. Make sure you like, you comment, and you subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell notification so for every time we drop, you be the first to know. Shout out my brother Winston behind the camera. That's my guy. Big Toes is here. We got my man Jallah Tarver here. You know what I'm saying? We got Prince Sprauve, the director, and we got Big Eddie here. They're here promoting the movie The Last Shot. And for those of you who don't know, Big Eddie, go ahead and give me a nice synopsis of Lil Eddie and what this movie is all about.
Synopsis. That's a good one. Man.
Speak to the mic, bro.
About this movie, Last Shot. What I thought of it was my son taking the last shot of his life. A man taking his life away for stupidity, for nonsense.
Prince.
When I got out this movie,
There you go, yeah.
when I got out this movie, was for the children to feel my hurt, you know? Because at that time that happened, he was 15 years old.
Right.
So it's not just for the children, it's for everybody. And my hurt, you will never feel how hurt I am. But when you watch this movie, just everybody, I just want y'all to tune in, and that Last Shot movie brought me to reality, making that movie again. You know, it brought up him being alive, him at that party. Then he got taken away as a short period of time. He ain't really do nothing in his life. He ain't really see how life was gonna become for him. Become of him.
So Prince, when you so wait, I want to ask, how did the movie come about? That's really what I want to know. Was it somebody's idea, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I think it was a combination between me and Ed.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Ed approached me 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, even probably a little longer. And we sat in Proctor's, and he was like, yo, I want to, do something on, like about my son. At first it was like more of a documentary. Like, he wanted to do a documentary. And I told him, I said, well, I don't think it's the right time. You know what I'm saying? I think we need to wait. Movies is not about how good your idea is. It's about who gonna support it. Right? I told him, I said, wait. I said, when the time is right, we could do something bigger than just a documentary. So I got this opportunity. The county called me. I connected with the Boys and Girls Club, and they had got a grant to do something on gun prevention.
Okay.
And when they approached me about the idea, I said, I got a dope idea, but I got to check in first before I tell you. Because, you know, we got to protect what we know what we're doing. So I called Ed up. I'm like, yo, this could be it. I said, yo, let's shoot a short film. There's a budget here for this to do this, and it's an opportunity for everybody to get something out of this.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We're not asking people to just do stuff for free, but now we can pay people and do all that extra stuff. And he was with it, so we brought it back to the county, and they jacked the whole idea. They loved it.
Okay.
Once we introduced the project, we announced the project. I already had a few people in mind who I wanted to cast for Eddie, but I knew the right person that needed to do it for this to really work.
So when you say that, what made you feel like Jallah was the one?
Because he cared.
Okay.
Who would care the most? This ain't about how good you can act. This is about explaining something real that really shouldn't be explained, right? And I knew what type of grind it was going to take to do this film. So that's the big thing. It's like, it's not just about your abilities, but watch this. If I pick the wrong person who don't understand this type of grind, they'll get us in the middle of production and just be like, yo, I don't want to do this.
Okay.
I've seen people bow out. Film is not for the weak.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to care about it, bro. You got to care about what's going on. It's long hours. Don't expect to leave. You're not leaving no time soon. And I knew he cared enough, and he can act. He can play ball. He literally embodies everything about Eddie in the most authentic way. I couldn't put another actor and get that. I couldn't. It's just, I mean, I can have somebody play ball and reenact certain things, of course, but it hits different when you know it's his best friend.
So, La, when they came to you and asked you to play Eddie or, you know, to be in this movie, how did you feel?
I felt like it was just an honor, to be honest. Like, you asking me to do something that can potentially change how gun prevention is viewed, period. And the bigger light is how kids is getting killed out here, and it's real. Like, it's real. And so when he asked me to do it, it was a no-brainer for me, to be honest. It's an easy yes, for real. So it's my boy.
Yeah. So when going through this process of making this movie, right, did you have like any like a therapist? That's the word I want to use. Therapist or counsel. You know what I'm saying? Because then the reason why I asked, and Eddie, you can jump in whenever. The reason why I asked is because I was following, you know, Jallah's page and everybody's page who was part of the movie, and one of the scenes where I was like, wow, you actually went to the apartment where it happened. So, like, were there like people like there to console people if the moment got too heavy?
Yes.
Yes. Let me tell you something about Prince, though, right? I love this man.
I love you too, man.
You heard?
That's real.
Just to be honored to know each other, man to man. He kept it 100 with me. You know what I'm saying? Me going through this movie, I was very emotional. You heard? It's times he making sure I'm good. You could go through this, Eddie. I fought to go through this movie.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? At the time I'm making the movie, one of my right-hand mans passed away. Prince gave me the courage to go talk in that funeral. And I never spoke on my passing, on family and my close friends. But that friend right there, he hit me to talk in front of his family. So just to honor Prince to have me, to build that courage to do that, I love that man for that.
That's what's up.
I'm ready to talk anywhere just because of him. I'm serious, man.
That's real.
And me going through that movie, I wanted to do it just because to see if I could do it, and I did it. So I don't never let myself down on nothing that I want to do in life. If I want to go get something, I know what I got to go do for it.
Right.
You heard? And until the day I stop, there's no Big Eddie no more. There's always going to be Little Eddie. That's even after me. That movie opened me up to where I see a lot of people that got in contact with us that love Eddie. There's more people that should have showed up, but certain people just like, nah, that's real. Don't come here if you're not going to be real.
Right.
We don't want no fake phony stuff over here. You know what I'm saying? Some people might think it's for clout, but we know it's not for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Excuse me. I had some therapists on set, man. I had to. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody I talked to that was even there, I talked to them in advance.
Right.
I went through a whole series of meetings. You know what I'm saying? Even when I met with Ed, like, it wasn't just like, yo, I got the movie idea, let's do the movie, let's run. It was like, no, we're going to pace ourselves real quick. Let's sit down and let me figure out where you at emotionally, where you at with this. Because at the end of the day, it's like, I can't tell you how to feel, right? But all I can do is handle the business side. And so that I have to protect by all costs. But at the same time, I don't never want to put you in a position where you feel like I'm forcing you to do something or be something that you're not ready to. I don't know where you at in your life. I could be opening wounds that could, make you feel more depressed than what you already are. You know what I'm saying? And I said, no, I even Taisha. I talked to Taisha like multiple times. Like, we called her together like, yo, are you able to do this? If you can't, we understand, trust me. There's nothing to be mad about or anything. And she showed up too, man.
Yeah, I wrote her. You know what I'm saying? I wrote her like, yo, listen, I'm proud of what you're doing and how y'all doing it. Listen, if you need to talk to somebody and I can help you, I'm here for you. She could tell you that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like when Eddie passed, it hurt all of us. You know what I'm saying? And not to say like me and Eddie was any type of close. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here and say like, yo, that was my. You know what I mean? He was a good kid. You know what I'm saying? I call myself trying to play one-on-one of him with him and Burrell.
Let me tell you something, though, right? You didn't have to know that kid, but just the energy of people hurting.
100%.
Make a people. We all human, right?
Thanks.
We all know when somebody's hurting.
Right.
You heard? I went to a funeral, right? I don't mean to change the subject, right? But the whole funeral was crying. This is after little Eddie passed away, probably like a year later, right? Son, that brought me back because he's young too.
Yeah.
So, but the whole funeral, the joint was hurt. Everybody. So, when people know her, they know her. Yeah. I don't care if you're a demon or what time of time you're on. He's human.
Yeah.
So I got some type of hurt in him too.
Yeah, no, I was saying I call myself playing Eddie to 7. We got to 0.5. I was like, yo, Eddie, I ain't. I was like, bro, you got it. You got it. And I was young then. I was like,
the whole time too.
Yeah, I'm like, nah, you got it, bro. You got it. I don't even want no more smoke. But, it's crazy because I remember, watching Lil Eddie, playing with Jallah and bars and everybody from Furman to, what I'm saying, then when he got old enough to be on varsity and, what I'm saying, watching that and seeing that, I was just like in awe, like, yo, Eddie's nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, he's nice.
9th grade, 8th grade?
He was in 10th grade. And he was on varsity, you know what I'm saying? And it's like that, and even going through, his death and processing it and I'm just, I kudos to you for, getting to a space where, you want his story to be heard, because his story should be heard. You know what I'm saying? La, how was it feel? How do you feel being, how did it feel being 15 again?
First of all,
it
was the facial hair that got me.
They took away your your tattoos. They was spray painting you. I seen it, bro. I'm telling you, I seen it.
I was yo, that's why I'm not cutting it. No, never again. Not doing it. Yo, bro. Yo, they literally, Prince said, you gotta cut your. I knew that, but it was like, but nobody else do. Like, why only me? I'm not the only 15-year-old head, B. My facial hair, and then but the tattoo, that shit was cool. I ain't gonna lie, that was like, cause I got mad tattoos.
Yeah.
So when she was covering them shit, like I really had no tattoos, bro. It was crazy, bro. But I only had to do that like twice. But I ain't gonna lie, like, women, I commend y'all, because getting makeup off of your body is ridiculous. Like, I thought I was I thought I was good. I thought I was good. Like, there was no way that wasn't off me.
Right.
So like, let me do one more rinse off.
Still more coming.
I went through the whole bottle getting this stuff off of my body, bro. Like, it was crazy. But definitely being 15 again was definitely, it was cool. It was cool, but I don't know. I think it was just really the facial hair that got me. Like, I didn't see that kid in forever. It was like, what in the hell? I wouldn't even take my face mask off for like, how long would I take my face? I would only take it off for the scene.
Yeah. Really?
For the scene. No, everybody kept trying. No, I'm not showing my face. Like, why would I do that? Like, you trying to clown? I'm funnier than you, so don't even try to clown me. So I'm funnier. So I'm weak, but it was like
what? So Prince, when what's the process? So what was the process of what you wanted to show? With you and Eddie, what did you want the movie to show of him? You know what I'm saying? Like, what was you trying to project of Lil Eddie?
Well, a couple of things. One, it's a short film.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's not a full-length film. So it's a recap of what happened that day. Okay. Like, basically, we follow his steps from the beginning all the way down to his last minutes. You know what I'm saying? So basically, it's a teaching moment. There's so many different things that happens in this small 24 hours that changes and alters so many different people's lives, right? And then it's like, how do we examine these decisions? How do we, examine the environments that we allow our young people to go to and explore? I mean, I know when I was growing up, we was partying every weekend. It was house parties all the time. It was dangerous all the time. It even put me back in a space, because it made me realize, like, well, damn, we was really dice games going on, all types of stuff going on, and you don't even realize how much danger is really around you. You have no clue. You just literally existing there because you in the moment, and I'm reliving my own life. Like, wow, like God spared me. Like, this could have happened to any one of us. It could have happened to anybody. Like, literally anybody. Yes. Just being at the wrong place in the wrong time. And no matter how good you are, what you did for your community, just in the wrong space. You know what I'm saying? It's not that he even did anything. It was like he was being a normal 15-year-old that's growing up in the hood playing ball.
What? So, casting, how did you go about that?
It was a rigorous process for me, man. 'Cause I have to meet with everybody. Nobody, like, there's no one on my set that I don't even know why you're there. If I don't know why you're there, you have no reason to be here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, so I have to literally meet with everybody. That's part of my job. I literally take the time to meet out with everybody. And my thing is like, I needed people that was going to really understand what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, people that's really going to say, like, yo, this is important. Not only is this important, but we're going to take it serious. We're going to do what we got to do, and we're not going to give Sprauve no kickback. If I know you just got to be done, I don't want to be arguing with you on set. You know what I'm saying? So the one character that another thing I was like, oof, was when you was like, yo, this is who I got as Eddie's killer. So
what was, and you can chime in whenever. What was like that mind state, and like when you were going to cast him, and then when you knew that was the person, you know what I'm saying? What was that mind state for all three? I want to know.
It was about safety.
Okay.
For me, for him.
For me, once he told me that, he didn't feel safe about like asking me that.
Mm-hmm.
But the bond we had, that's what me and come. And we talked about it. Big shout out to CO.
Facts.
You know that.
That's the bro, man.
Big bro. I love CO, man. You know, he there all the way with us.
Facts.
So for the bro to come ask me that, I feel safe about that.
Okay.
So I just can't just have somebody I don't know that don't know nothing about me.
Mm-hmm.
Just acting. This is not acting.
Right.
He's around when this happened too.
Mm-hmm.
So just add somebody and script that made me feel some way. That's acting.
Mm-hmm.
You heard?
Mm-hmm.
I knew him for a very long time, so that's 100 for that.
Also, it was really about the safety of everybody. Like when I say safety, I mean like people take these roles serious.
Yeah.
So like I've had situations where like I've had prior actors play certain roles that was like people didn't like, and one day one of my actors got jumped out on over the film. This is over Fast Life. This is my first film. And they called me. They was like, "Yo, come down, yo, they out here wilding on boy." You know what I'm saying? Over the movie. So that was the first thing. So I already knew like I needed the community to see this killer, that the person that was playing the killer, as one of us. You know what I'm saying? Because I know the hood. It'd just be somebody flaring up and like look at you like, "Are you really playing this part?" You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like why would you want to do that? I mean, they shot Cam over that. I mean, you look at him and paid in full. He got shot in DC. You know, playing that role.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like, and so that's what it was also about. I needed somebody that I knew that I can go all the way with. And I already shot a movie with CO.
Okay.
So it just worked out so perfect for this particular role. Like he low key looked like him. The bald head, like if you look at compare their pictures, and he's part of the bro. He the bro, and he can act, and he's gonna take this very serious because he's best friends with Ed. It just all worked out.
How you feel, Jallah?
I'm gonna say something about Prince too. He's a good director. Great. He tuned into everything, every key point. Look what he said about Cam. Shot in DC. Come on. That means he's tuning into like different networks. He's looking into stuff before he even doing that research. Pitch shit in on shit. He's not had nothing.
For me, it felt when he told me actually who it was. I felt better because I know CO, and I met CO when Eddie died. Actually, that's when I met him, and since then he was just cool. He was just a cool nigga. Cool ass nigga, and ever since then he just showed me mad love. Ever since I've seen him, so when he told me it was him, and I seen like that was his homie, like that was like so he was around Big Eddie, shit. Like every time, like I would see Big Eddie, like I would see CO, he was there every single time, type shit. Like he was never too far from Big Eddie, and I would me and Big Eddie was in contact. You know what I mean? Like through the whole. Since 2011, me and Big Eddie in contact, feel me? So I would see them, I mean, there's nothing but love with CO, feel me? So when he told me it was him, it was absolutely, like, absolutely, because I have to play that role of, actually getting killed, and it's like, you can't just do that with a random person, feel me? Like, you can't do, you gotta be real comfortable with shit like that, like, feel me? Because that part in itself is crazy.
Right,
like,
100%.
It's crazy, so you have to be super comfortable with shit like that. It's safety on all sides of it. Feel me? So, but yeah, definitely it was he did a great job too. Like overall, he did a great job in the movie too.
So you said this was connected to gun violence, right, or gun prevention. So explain that as far as that pertaining to the movie.
That's a great question. And the reason why, because I don't want people to think that I'm totally against guns. You know what I'm saying? I believe in self-defense. If you want to be a homeowner, you want to go get a licensed weapon, you want to, carry and be licensed to do it, and you have it in your home and you use it for certain purposes, on those tips. We're not talking about those people. We particularly talking about the hood, how we use guns in the hood and how we treat one another and how we view one another. Now here it is. Here's a situation that you got somebody that got a gun, but he wiles out over a pair of rental keys. Something that he probably could have cracked the window on or went to go get another pair of keys, but because it was some keys and he had that gun on him, now he's getting extra ignorant. And this is what happens with people that's not level-minded, got guns in their hands. They just doing stuff just to be doing it. Yeah, it's a power trip. Like first of all, you flexing on 15-year-olds. That's the biggest thing. Like you flexing on 15-year-olds. We ain't talking about grown men that's in the party. You at the spot where it's nothing but gangsters and all that other 15-year-olds. And you posted up like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's the energy you giving. And to me, if we okay with that, that says a lot about us. You know what I'm saying? As a community. If you an OG, you older, you done been around, you done seen, and you okay with images like that, something wrong with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like that, this whole gun prevention thing is like, I told them, I said, we can't tell a hood just to put down guns. That's not how you talk to the hood. You don't talk to them like that.
Right.
You talking about they live in a totally different world. There's a totally different culture. We got to hit them in their soul. We got to hit them with something that they're going to care about, something that's going to make them feel again. And it got to be something that can surpass the streets, because the streets got to come back for everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When niggas, all right, copy. How you going to explain this one? You can explain a 15-year-old dying over some keys? Somebody explain that. Can't. So there's nothing you gonna tell me. I don't want to hear about no street time. This ain't no street. This ain't nothing street about this. It's stupid and it's senseless. That's exactly what it is. And I understand stuff go down the hood. You hustling on one side, you hustling on another. You got to protect the turf. All that. Okay, fine. That's the game you playing. But what part of the game is this?
Right.
Kid dying.
Where niggas just get shot 5 times. Somebody gets shot 5 times with a 40 cal. Come on, bro. That's not cool.
Right.
What we teaching our youngins? That's what we teaching. That's how we teaching. That's not cool. Ain't nothing cool about that. Ain't nothing real about that. And ain't nothing street about that. And I tell anybody that. Ain't nothing gangster about that. Nothing. I can't process it. I can't do nothing. And then to know that really could have been one of us. That could have been you, me. Could have been any one of us in this room.
Right.
Everybody done hear them experience being in the hood, living in the hood, feeling what you go through when you live in the hood. Nah, boy, that is not cool. We gotta stop stuff like that. And then we gotta be responsible. We see these young people out here getting into stuff. We gotta check ourselves. But sometimes it's just that we don't be in the right places ourselves. So we don't feel the need to correct anybody. Not knowing like even your words and what you say could have an effect. Like you see them fighting in the middle of the street, stop them.
Right. Yeah, I do, and I do like seeing that when the OGs come in and stop fights, or if it's like, all right, if y'all gonna fight, leave it at this knuckle game.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Take your L's if you lost.
If you lost, that's it.
Yeah.
But it gotta be more than just. It's not that many of us that's doing that. It's not participating and stopping the violence. The first thing they do, they pull out their phones.
Facts.
100%.
That's the new global of life right now.
Yep. You're right.
You heard? So, but that makes me mad, because if I'm in a confrontation with somebody, not recording me. But I can't stop everybody because of the distance they are from that incident. So luckily somebody, and I went through a situation where I had to think. My kid was on the line. See what I'm saying? This is recently. So it could have be killed or get killed. Whatever. My thing is this. I'm not here to try to hurt nobody. And for little Eddie dying, that shit done teach me a lot. It done taught me a lot. I'd have been strong for that long. And I don't need counseling for that. And I say this because I counsel myself for that. I have to eat that. He seen me, but he ain't seen me in my mode. I could break down right now, just talk. And it's crazy that I'm holding up right now. But
you know what I'm saying? You thinking about the good times. What's your favorite like memory?
We was at my brother's baby mom's house. We was at my brother's baby mom's house. It was me, Janice, Eddie, Mata, and we was playing. What the hell was them games? Them Just Dance games.
Oh shit.
And a Michael Jackson song. A Michael Jackson song came on.
Right after that.
He came right after it.
I was gonna say the Michael Jackson.
Yo, the Michael Jackson song came on. So I'm downstairs. Yo, I go, Mike, come on. I'm different.
Yeah.
I act different.
Yeah.
So Mike, come on. All you hear, because Eddie and Tasia upstairs, all you hear Eddie running downstairs. And he's just doing the steps for me. We're in there just bugging, yo. Like, yo, you thought we was at a whole Mike concert, bro. We was in there wilding. We did it over, and then we just started playing Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Like, literally, we was just in there just having a great time. It was like, it was a crazy, because that same day was the day, I was just telling you this story. This was the same day. We're walking from the gym. Literally, end of the day, school bus. About to go to Taisha's house. So, what the hell?
And shout out Taisha too, man. Shout out
Taisha.
Facts.
So he's like, yo, I forgot something in my locker. Bro, like, you never go to your locker. What are you talking about? Like, whatever. You better hurry up. The bus about to take you. So I go get on the bus. This nigga, of course, he don't make it. So we're in the back, you know, like right behind the football field. We're going that way.
Yeah.
All you see is this nigga running. Like, yo.
Trying to run after the bus?
Said, yeah.
That's hilarious.
So I'm like, fuck it. Open the back of the door. I open the back door. Right out, grab, boom, he jumps on the bus, boom. Bus driver says, what's going on back there? Nothing, just drive. Like, hey, like, what you do? They just open the door. Nah, nothing. Go ahead, boy. This nigga's never, like, yo,
Jallah.
boy, it was so fun. Yeah, I risked it all for him.
Jallah.
Yeah, I had to.
That is a crime.
That is, whatever, I had to risk it all for him. Like, yo, that's
That
my
is a
boy.
crime,
Yo, that's
man.
my boy. Like, nah, that ass, like, yo, he's, like, hilarious, bro. Like, I got a lot of stories, like, but his energy was the
Yeah,
most.
that's a fact.
His energy was
that
the most.
smile, bro.
I remember, like,
That smile and that laugh. I'll be
he'd
like,
be at
yo,
my
hey.
house, like, before I'd get there. Like, that I would walk in, like, he's in my room playing my game type shit. I'm like, yo, bro, what? Like, yo, let's play, bro. Like, what's good? Whatever. Like, I ain't even saying it. Like, all right, back. We here. Like, bro, like, he'd be chilling. He'd be there with my brother. He'd be there with my brother. My niece and nephews, they lived upstairs. Like, it was his house, too. Like, he literally did whatever he wanted. Like, he was in my house, like, when we weren't there type
Right.
shit. Like, he had that type of act.
Same for you too, Toes?
Huh?
You said same for you too?
Yeah. My room was right there. Toes' room was right here. mine was right here. Like this, it was hit. Like the nigga just came and in and out how as he lived there. Type shit. Like there was a couple kids that could do that, but our house was that safe haven for all of our friends.
Gotcha.
That's. Our friends came to my house, like so. It was like everybody came to my house, like everybody came, like they all like that. It was my house. It was the safe haven for my friends. So, what the hell was I saying?
You talking about? Well, I asked you about your favorite moments. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So like he would like come in the crib, like come to big ass bowls of cereal, like big ass bowls. Bro, like you live here? You live here, bro? Yeah, basically, cool. Like, but it's like, what can you say? Like, he's always smiling, laughing, whatever. Like, that's my dog,
That's
though.
a fact. What so Big Eddie, what memories do you like hold on to? I know that there's like a million, but you know what I'm saying, just one that's like that always pops up.
Us taking pictures. That's a big memory. I always, like when I look at his pictures, it's like I look at him every day anyway, because he's built into my home. So when you walk in, he right there. It's just, I live off his spirit every day. I try not to do bad unless bad is upon me. That's how I live. I try to help everybody through the means of him. You know what I'm saying? I really live for my son, and I mean that.
Love. So what are we where are we at in production? Like where are we, like how's that looking? Editing or?
I'm about to finish the rough edit.
Okay.
So after I do the rough edit, I gotta send it to the person that's gonna color grade it and the person that's gonna mix down all the audio and stuff.
I thought shooting a movie was easy. Talk that shit.
Oh
bro.
nah.
Talk
Whoever
that shit,
said
bro.
that.
I don't
It's
know.
fun.
It's fun. Yeah, it looks fun. It does look fun.
But it's not easy.
100%.
I mean, you got to look at it how many different pieces. Like a director is like literally. I'm not just a director. I'm like.
Let me say this though.
Yeah.
Quiet on the set, man.
Quiet on set, man. Quiet on set, man.
Quiet on the set, man.
Quiet on set, man. What is he talking about? Quiet on set. Quiet on set, man.
For real,
Don't talk
man.
to me at all, man.
Quiet on set.
Shit, we in the building, man. Listen, man. One thing about Prince, man, being on the set, man, he push you. If we don't like it, he's pushing you until it's it. That's all I want to say.
Facts. All the way. He ain't say nothing wrong. Quiet on set. You done got my energy up with that. Talk to me nice, man.
So wait, explain to my viewers what quiet on the set is. Wait. You gotta finish.
Yeah, all right. So check this out. So like, just a movie all by itself, like a director, man. Like I got to deal with every aspect of the project. There's no aspect like when La come in and play Eddie. That's what he's there for. He don't have to deal with no food, no administration. He don't got to deal with no sound team, production team. He don't got to
Shout out to all of the his team. Big shout out to Bree, Soleil.
Yes, Shayaria,
everybody. Y'all the shit. I'm not really, y'all the shit. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't have to worry about shit. Like, and it was crazy because I'm trying to help them out, and they what you need? Like, I could do that. Like, what you need type shit. I like they were very professional in what they were doing. Like, his team is strong, is good. From the sound team, D with the camera, everybody.
Shout out to Dante.
Shout out to Dante with
DP, T Miller.
T Miller, everybody, yo. They did their thing. I ain't gonna lie. It was like, yo, doing that shit is like, yo, his team is. I ain't gonna lie. Who's the Mike? What's his name? Mike?
Yeah, you talking about the Philippines?
Yeah, the Philippines.
Shout out to 12 Pixels, man.
Yeah,
shout out to them boys, man.
Yeah, shout out to them boys, man. It was definitely. His team is definitely strong.
Yeah, man. I traveled a little bit around New York to go meet some people. You know what I'm saying? Like I knew I had to bring in some reinforcement, And it was a dope experience because for me, I was still learning myself. There's still, you know, a lot of people try to act like they just got it or they know it or they there. And I'll tell you like, yo, bro, I know enough, but we gonna implement what I know because I trust the process. I'm on a 4th film. This is the 4th movie. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, this is the film that birthed me as like a film industry director. Like this is the film I said, all right, I know how to do a movie now.
Okay.
Like I know what to do. I like there's like the next film, it'll be completely different from Eddie's. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's how every film has been, from Fast Life to Cradle to Make It Home, now to The Last Shot. You know what I'm saying? Every film has always been a level up in production, team,
as
people,
it should be.
And as it should be, because the thing is this: we have a wide open market right here. If we're not investing in the people, right, then what are we doing? Right? Everybody here was from here. From right here, from Schenectady and Albany. Yeah. We got all the talent right here. Yeah. Everything is right here at our disposal. Now it's going to be about how good we work together, man. How you know, are we willing to put our ego aside? Are you willing to put aside who you think you are? You know what I'm saying? Because everybody want to be important. Everybody want to be that guy. And I'm like, yo, bro, I sat on the back bench for years when nobody was checking for me. You know what I'm saying? When I ain't even know how to do nothing. I was up at the high. I was with the kids. Right. They made me a director. I ain't even believe I was one. Was one. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I always dial back into the people, because they supply energy for me. That's like, yo, you can't pay somebody to do this. I don't care how much money you give somebody. You can't pay somebody to relive that. Right. To go there and relive in the same house. I mean, down to we was able to pull a transcript to the case. I was able to pull a transcript, like a lot of the language that's in the courtroom scene is from the transcript. Is what the judge told him. Literally. Like, I was able to pull the 911 calls. The real 911 calls that when people was calling in. I got them. Yeah. I heard them. Crazy. I'm sitting there. I'm sitting there listening to the screaming, the yelling, the different people, the neighbors. Saying to myself, like, wow, like, yo. That's actually incredible. Yeah, for real, man. Hey, shout out to the county for that, man. For everybody the whole Schenectady County, man. Everybody from the hood to the corporate, everybody chipped in, man.
Two questions, Prince. You kind of got sidetracked, but where you at as far as
we're about to do? I'm about to supply the rough edit to my guys to finalize. Then when they get, that's gonna take them about 2 or 3 weeks to finalize. When they end, because they gotta go through all the audio, they gotta pick. And after I get that back, it's titling, credits, done. Okay. So my projection is June 1st. It'll be done, like done, like all of it done, like trailer out done. You know what I'm saying? And it's been a dope process to even edit. Like, even the whole editing process is even different for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, to even. Because we don't record film and audio together. We record them separately. Okay. Everything is done separate. So imagine having almost 1,000 files of different audio clips and almost 1,000 files of different video clips. Like,
I can get one in one.
It took me a week to even organize everything, bro. To even put everything in the correct folders, where everything is going to be at and everything. It's massive, bro. And then you got to make sense of it, not just like scene by scene, like creatively. How do you make this blend? What do you start out with? What is the first thing people hear? I'm telling you, it's gonna be fire. It's gonna be a classic.
So, also, my question number 2 is explain Quiet on the Set, and you know, for my viewers who don't know what it is.
Quiet on Set is my production company. You know what I'm saying? I started that in the middle of the pandemic. I had a company before Quiet on Set. My company before was called Told by Us. When the pandemic hit, it killed my company. And I was at a place where I was ready to not just work with kids in the capacity of like doing film with them. I was ready to be a director. I felt like after Cradle, like, bro, this is your calling. This is what you're supposed to be doing. So I went ahead and I asked my daughter one day, I said, what do I say on set all the time? Tell me something I say on set. She said, you always say Quiet on Set. I said, that's the name of the company. That's the name of I started an LLC. And ever since I've been rocking and rolling, doing music videos. Yeah, that's a fact. Shout out Shaq. Yeah, that's a fact.
Like, I mean, like, that with bass though, like, yo, Yo! We over here smoking and laughing in the corner.
Quiet on set.
I'm like, oh shit.
You had to say, my fault.
That's when I knew you was real. I was like, yeah, he ain't playing.
Nah, that's a fact.
I was in the cut just smoking like everybody else.
Now that's a fact, because you know what? At the end of the day, when it's all said and done, man, people don't understand the business end of this, man.
Right.
Like, you know, sometimes people will come on set and they just think they did that and they having a good time. And I block a lot of the pain and a lot of the administrative work that you would even have to deal with. You know, when you walk in those rooms and you start talking to these people across the board, like at the end of the day, it got to make sense for them too.
Right.
They not about to give up nothing that don't make sense for them as well. You know what I'm saying? And that's just part of the game. That's part of the business. So what I do is I make sure the business is right so that we can enjoy what we need to enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, that budget we took and we invested back into the people. Everybody on that set. Because I told him, he was like, well, we not working for free. Ain't nobody working for free. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not getting paid in network experience or monetary, it's clip.
Right.
At this point, I feel like I know the people going to work hard on this. They deserve to get paid. They deserve, I don't care about no union actors. These people need to get paid. And we did it, man. And next time it's going to be even bigger. It's going to be bigger next time.
So what you looking at next? Or do you even have anything you more focused on getting this movie done and out?
Nah, I got stuff lined up already. Okay. You know what I'm saying? This is just a matter of executing on this film though. Like other films is great, but it's nothing if I don't execute, if I don't finish. You know what I'm saying? Like this Eddie Stanley film, like The Last Shot, this got to get put in the film festivals. Okay. This got to go. This got to travel. This can't just stay here. See, with Cradle and them, I kept it here. Proctor's, Cradle hit some networks. It did some great numbers on Vimeo, whatever the case may be. We got almost 20,000 views of organic views, no paid views, no nothing. That means people clicked on it and they watched it all the way to the end.
Right.
So for that to even get that from this area, that's a little sneak peek. Now we got to go back to the table and revamp it. All right, how do we get this out there now? We know how to make movies now. I did 4 of them here. How do we get it out past here? So that's the next step for The Last Shot. We got to get them in them film festivals. We got to get the industry looking at us over here. We got to get the people over here to become, and we got to become fans of one another.
Right.
That's the thing that people don't understand. That's why I hate when people be like, oh, he the GOAT, he this. Ain't nobody the GOAT. Who the GOAT? I don't know what a GOAT is. I haven't experienced who the GOAT is. Tyler Perry the GOAT. He bought a plantation. That's GOAT shit. We learning. We got to be students of the game.
Right.
And once you remain a student, we're going to go to the next level. We're going to keep going up. I got things in place that I cannot talk about at this point that I know. When this go through, I'm going to say when, because you got to speak stuff. When this go through, it's going to change the whole face of this shit, bro. Because they're already looking at it different. Because honestly, who could have pulled that off?
Right.
Like that. Not that nobody else couldn't have came in and did a movie about Eddie. I'm not saying that. I'm saying who could have pulled it off like that.
Right.
To where the people that I'm working with, they feel comfortable with me already because they already know me. Like I knew Eddie. It wasn't even that I didn't even know Eddie. I knew Eddie. I recorded the basketball high school games. I watched him play. He came the weekend he died. He was in the studio. He was like, yo, Sprauve, yo, I got some bars. I was like, yo, you can't rap. And he was getting into the whole battle rap scene and all that because he was letting me know. I told him to come to the studio Monday. I get the call Sunday, yo, young boy got shot. Blew my top off, like, yo, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So that's where we at, man. We just want to make this work, man. We got a lot of great things in store, man. And the people that was on this project, they did a fantastic job. Every mistake is in love. Every mistake that you won't even notice the mistakes. You won't even know what the mistakes are.
Right.
Only I know them. Because I'm critical of my own work.
Right.
So when I'm sitting there like, oh, okay, I know what I did wrong. Okay, I know how to fix this. I know what to do next time. I know what. Oh, he killed that part. That's me. I'm just recording as I'm editing, and I'm watching like, wow, yo, this person got mad potential. They need to do another one. I'm ready looking at people like, yo, he's an actor. He's an actor. Him, he's an actor. Like me, he's not an actor. But he needs to be in the industry.
Right.
He has untapped potential and talent that needs to be shown, bro. It has to be.
Gotcha.
He persevered through the role. He was patient, even when he was impatient. He took every sacrifice. Boy, you got all the fundamentals. People don't want to do film because they don't understand how taxing it really is. It's taxing, bro. He was going to work. We would get done sometimes 2 a.m. Hey, boy, I got to be to work in an hour. And then he got to come after he finished working, go get dressed, and come back to the set. Come on, bro. Everybody not doing that.
Dedication.
Word.
Big dedication. Shout out to Jallah.
Facts.
So, like,
Heavy facts.
do you want to stay in this space? Like, what's next for you?
Hell yeah.
Okay. Okay. What's up? You want to start looking at classes, or you know what I'm saying? You want to start doing little films yourself? Like, talk to me. What's next for you?
I don't know the next steps. Feel me? This is all new to me.
Okay.
Feel me? But that's why I got Prince here. Feel me? So he could guide me through that type of shit. So, but I'm definitely all for working. Feel me? Like, I'm all for it. Like, this is what I need to do. I feel like that was my calling. Like, this is what the fuck I've been needed to do. Like, acting, it isn't new to me. It's not new to me, surprising to others, because God rest his soul, Bill Ziskin.
Facts. That's the goal.
Shout out to him. That's a fact.
This man is crazy. He's crazy.
Shout out to Ziskin.
So,
Shout out.
That's a fact.
He used to take football, our picks. So we used to go to him, like, you know how everybody want their picks and shit. So we used to have to go to the acting room.
Yeah.
So he just seen how I carried myself.
Right.
He was like, you ever thought about acting? Absolutely not. No. Wasn't with it.
Shut down. No.
How about this? I'll take as much pictures as you want if you come to acting for 1 year. Bet. Acting shit. I went in there. I did better than he anticipated. Well, no, I think he thought this actually. Like, all right, yeah.
Right.
Me, it was like fun. Or like, whoa, like this shit is fun. Like I had to do a monologue to Othello and speak in that accent.
Right.
A whole monologue. For people that don't know what a monologue is, it's like a page and it's like a whole just you. It's just you. It's literally a page. It could be a page and a half. It could be damn near 2 pages of you just talking. You have to memorize all that. I'm doing that in the accent in my first year. Like, this is my first time ever even touching acting, and I did it. So he was like, that was our final. I got an A in the class. That was our final. So after that, I thought my act it was over. Like, I was cool. Like, all right, that was cool.
Right.
Go on my schedule next year. I don't make my schedule. Mr. Mortier made my schedule. Like, I didn't care what he put me in. Like, but that was my dumb mindset in high school. I didn't really care what he put me in.
Right.
Like, just make my schedule. Ziskin says, like, I see him, like, because the football season's before school.
Right.
So he's taking pictures. He's like, all right, I'll see you in acting. I was like, I don't got acting. He's like, yes, you do. I said, what do you mean? No, I don't. I didn't sign up for that. He said, I signed you up for it.
Oh, that's fine.
He said, I went to talk to Mr. Mortier. He said, you're coming to acting too.
Yeah.
I said, what? Acting 1 is what I'm with I'm with my friends in acting 1. Like, this is like, they're just doing this to get credits.
Facts.
Like, I'm with my friends, feel me? So it's a little easier.
Yeah.
I go into acting 2, this is a whole different world.
Facts.
This is a whole different world.
Totally different
These
world.
kids ain't playing.
Nah.
These kids ain't playing.
They not playing.
today.
They still acting today. This is what they do.
That's a fact.
They not
So
playing.
I go in there, they looking at me like, So everybody know. I had to put my big boy pants on. So we go in there. We do my favorite thing: improv. Boom, got him. This is how I'm gonna get the respect. I have to get the respect. I'm a competitor. I play football, basketball. I'm a competitor. So I knew I had to get their. They wasn't gonna respect me. They know I'm a jock in high school. Like they're not gonna respect. They don't think I take this serious. Go in there. Somebody's playing. Somebody had to play. It was like some Little Red Riding Hood type thing, but I had to play a bear. I had to play a bear, like a talking bear, and I killed it. I had the whole class. They was crying like, "Come on, man, yeah!" Like, and I have like these kids to this day. Like my boy Chaz Dunlop. Like I met him in that class. Like, you remember Chaz Dunlop? Like that's my boy Chaz. You remember Chaz Dunlop? Like great actor. Like I met him in that class, and like I built the friendship. I built friendships through that. Feel me? Like, but. That class, it was hard as hell. Cause what he was expecting, my mindset was like, I ain't trying to let my friends see me doing this shit. Yeah. Even though I could do it. Right. I wasn't trying to let myself. I'm the coolest kid in this damn school. Like I ain't trying to be here acting and shit. Like that was my dumbass mindset back then. I didn't know like this shit could make. Boy, you know what you could do with this. And if you start at this age in high school, you take this serious now. Facts. Yeah. I didn't have that. Feel me? Like, and I had nobody telling me. I wasn't going to Prince telling him like, "Yo, I'm in this acting class." I wasn't going to holler at him. I'm just going in there fucking around with Prince. Like fucking around with the music. Like I don't rap or nothing, but I'm like playing with shit. Like I'm cool and girls in there. Like I'm cool guy. I'm in there chilling. Feel me? Like that's my free period. I'm going to chill with Prince. Like that's what I'm going to do. I wasn't hot. He was the man I needed to talk to. He was there the whole time. Facts. And that's what he did. I knew that's what he did, but I wasn't on that type of time. Feel me? But it never came around for when I had the opportunity to do it again. Feel me? Then Prince, of course. We're doing my boy Honcho Ski. Shout out to Honcho Ski. We're doing one of his music videos. That's a fact. Doing the Paid in Full scene. He said, I need you to be Ace. That was my first time behind the camera. Go look up Honcho Ski Had To. Y'all tell me how I did. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all did that. Y'all gonna tell me how I did. Honcho Ski Had To. That's it. So after that, I'm like, oh, I like this shit. That's fine. Oh, I like this shit. Yeah. I'm blowing Prince up after this. Yo, what's up? For years. Yo, what's up? Let me, I got you. Don't worry about it. I got you. And then out of nowhere, he just hits me with the call. I need you to do it. And out of all things to do was this. I was like, he waited patiently and he knew what the fuck he was doing. He knew what he was doing. And then it was like doing the film, it was like, you had to be so damn disciplined. And I told myself, if I actually want to make a career of this, I gotta prove to Prince how serious I am. Right. Feel me? Right. I can't just say, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I gotta show this man how serious I am. You know how much people about to watch this shit? This is about my best friend. And this is something I want to do with my life. Right. Like for real. I'm not like, we don't got no glamorous life here. Glamorous life here?
Not at all.
It's nothing to look forward to here. This is something to look forward to. So when Prince presented this with me, it was like, all right, so I'm on set. I have to dedicate myself to be on time to everything. But when I say on time to everything, I had to be there at this time. I wasn't there at this time. I was there 20, 30 minutes earlier. I wasn't waiting to the last second to be there. I'm at other scenes. I'm looking at I'm studying how everybody's moving. I'm there to 2, 3 in the morning. Gotta go to work the next day, and I'm coming right back early. I'm not taking a nap. I'm coming back to the set because I love being on the set. I didn't have one complaint. We've had times on the set where we had to stop for damn near an hour. I'm chilling because I know what Prince is doing. Like this shit is like not for play. Like he's gonna do this shit right. And that just tells you who's really in the shit. Right. And I could tell you 98% of the motherfuckers, like, they were impatient. It's not for everybody, bro. It's not. You don't understand, like, this shit that was a short film. If that's a full film, I'm gonna be on set for 18 hours of the day. And I can't move. I can't move. What am I doing? He needs me here. He may not need me here, but his ass needs me here. Feel me? So if you wanna prepare yourself for that type of shit, you gotta
sign up for it.
You gotta prepare yourself for that type of shit.
Sign up for it.
Get into it.
Let me tell you something though, right? Making this movie was very disciplined. And I say that to say this, right? I had to go through demon times, sad times with my friends though. So that made it extra good. That even if I do break down, they holding me down. Facts.
So, I'm gonna ask you what. So with doing this movie, are you thinking about doing more like something with film, or like, you know, trying to produce or co-produce? No. Let me tell you this, right? Now that we doing this, right? This is a good potential for me because I'm already surrounded by that person. That's quiet on the set. So I'm already filled into that. Yeah.
That's through the mud right there. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't get close to us. You know what I'm saying? We looking to make it. You know what I'm saying? But it's not gonna be easy. So we gonna make it.
Gotcha.
And the reason why that he's gonna make it because he knows push. You know what I'm saying? This is something that he cherished. You know? Not just something he cherished, he do that just out of genuine love for the peoples. You know what I'm saying? At a Little Eddie movie, man, this gonna be a good movie. Y'all need to tune into this. You know what I'm saying? This is a good movie. This movie will teach you about being in the wrong places at the wrong time, and it can happen to you.
And I want to say this publicly. I'm still mad at Eddie to this day because I talked to him that day. Like that day, I told him every fucking day. So that day, I'm at a scholarship for Jalissa. At her scholarship shit. You were there. We were there. Was Six Flags?
No, I didn't go.
You didn't go that day?
No.
It was me, Nesmith, all of them. We was calls me because he's on his way back. So this is where he's making his phone calls. You'll see you'll see that in the movie, but not that part. But this is like during that part, he called me. So he was like, "Yo, what you doing?" I said, "Yo, I'm on my way back from like Mass from the scholarship shit." He was like, "All right, I'm about to come back from the city." I was like, "For what? You just got there?" Like type shit. Like he was like, "No, we got lost or whatever. We can't play." So I was like, "All right, bet." He said, "What you about to do?" I said, "Just meet me at my house." Nigga, he was like, "All right, bet." Boom, that was the last I heard from him. Every time he would want to go to a party, he would always like, "Yo, wow, let's go to a party." Nah, let's just go chill at Ty's crib or something. Because Ty is your girlfriend, and there's just mad other girls there. I'm over there. Like, I don't need to be at no party. You feel me? That's where I'm at. Let's go to well, fuck, that's the party. Like, it's this is tight. You know, everybody chilling. That Taisha's house was another safe haven. Taisha's house was another safe haven for us. So, and it was always mad girls there. So it was like, duh. Like, that's like, where else are we going? So we don't need to go to a party. We always party at Taisha's house. Like, and her mom cooks for us. Like, we be chilling. Yeah. Like, so he's like, all right, bet, let's go do that. So we always do that. Anytime he said about some shit about a party. So this particular time, he ain't say shit about no party. He ain't bring up no going to no party. He ain't say nothing about no party to me because he knew what I would have said. That's why I'm still mad at him to this day for that shit. Like, bro, anytime a party comes up, you tell me. Every single time. What I say every time. And what do we go do? Go to Taisha's. Taisha wouldn't have went to the party if you wouldn't have went to the party. She was only there because you was there. If you said we coming to your crib, what you think would have happened? We was at your crib. That's the only thing to this world I am pissed about to this day. Cause I can't get it back. There's no getting it back. I woke up, I'm on the couch. I remember this shit like it was just, I'm on the couch. I thought I was dreaming, literally, cause I fell asleep. I'm FaceTime, I was talking to Shia. I fell asleep. I'm on the couch. I'm gone. My couch is dumb comfortable. If anybody has been in the house, my couch is dumb comfortable. So niece she runs downstairs. I'm knocked. She's, wow, wake up. They just shot Eddie. I'm dead ass think I'm dreaming. So I look at her and I just lay back down. My sister comes downstairs. Kenya comes downstairs. La, what you doing? You not getting up? I didn't say shit. I didn't say a word. I just put my shit on. I got in the car. Kenya, everybody, they're all talking in the car. My mind is somewhere else right now. Like, I don't say a word through this whole fucking time. Not one, I didn't speak. They're asking me questions, I'm not talking. We get to Bridge Street. It's cut off. Zoom to the hospital. We get to the hospital. I see Big Eddie and Tanisha, they walking out. And I seen it all in his face. Nobody had to tell me shit. I seen that shit and I've seen it a couple times already at this particular time in my life. I've lost a couple friends. I've seen that face, feel me? I know that face, feel me? I just lost my homie. That shit hit me like I walked straight out. I seen this. I just walked straight out. Walked to left to the bus stop. It was a bus stop. That bus stop right by Ellen. So I had the glass door. I broke that shit. I just punched it, and I just started. I broke down like right there, and then I just walked. Oh, my brother, sweet dad, he had came. He like found me. Like he came. Like I couldn't like just leave me the fuck alone. I didn't understand what the fuck just happened. I genuinely couldn't understand what the fuck just happened. I walked all the way from the hospital to Cooley's house. In the middle of Cooley, I fucking seen a deer in the middle of the fucking road that day. Like I thought I was going fucking crazy. I literally thought I was going fucking crazy. Like I could not sleep. Like I really I got my tattoo done, and it was crazy because my tattoo, I was supposed to get that shit done the next day, like that Sunday. I had a tattoo appointment. I had cause I play football and basketball. I was gonna get a tattoo. It just says truly gifted. That shit happened. I switched the tattoo. I just put 2 basketballs in it and put truly gifted Eddie Stanley with the Lakers stars around it. So that tattoo was the only tattoo I got in my life I never felt. I couldn't feel it. I didn't even know she was tattooing my arm. I sat there like this. She was talking to me. I didn't know she was tattooing my arm. She said, well, you're done. You took that better than anybody else. I said, you started? I didn't even know she was tattooing. That's how numb I was. I could not believe what the fuck just happened. That's how numb I was. I had to, they made me talk at his funeral. That was the craziest shit I ever done in my life, I felt like. That was the wild, like, I didn't even know how I did that. I didn't even know, but they wanted me to do it. Nah, lie, you do it. You're the only one that could do it. I never done no shit like that before. I'm a kid. I never done that. I didn't do that at Fonzo's funeral. Feel me?
Rest in peace, Fonzo.
Rest in peace, Funk. I didn't do that at Fonzo's funeral. And I did it. I was like, that was one of the worst times of my fucking life. Like, and I think of him every day to this day. That's pictures all of my house, like, and shit.
Big
like,
shout out to Little Eddie.
Big shout out to Lil
That's
Eddie.
a fact.
Like, that's really my dog. Like,
That's a fact.
that's really my, like, if you know, you
Rest in
know.
peace.
Like, you know, you know.
Look, man, Little Eddie was around me, man. You hear me?
Listen, this is Ohh Wells World. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. Jallah, thank you for coming, man. Shout out Prince.
You already know the vibes, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you for being here. Big Eddie, I want to thank you for,
Yes, sir.
you know, coming on and gracing my platform. You know what I'm saying? Whenever y'all want to come back and want to promote, whenever, y'all already know that my platform is open to y'all. Ohh Wells World. Make sure you like, you comment, subscribe. Thank you, Big Win. Peace.
Don't look for me to cater to your needs. I'm here to argue. I might turn you through a meme. A little disagreement.